Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands. Touch him up. Good luck.
All right, we're ready for 6 rounds of boxing coming out of the cruiserweight division. That's Jamal McKay from Brooklyn with a 3-7-2 record. He has 1 knockout to his credit. He will be fighting in the red corner, Sameh Elashry from Brooklyn as well, 5-3 with 1 KO. Both fighters coming in at 194 pounds, scheduled for 6. And Jamal McKay, you know him pretty well, Brian Adams. He's your cousin.
Yes, that's correct. Didn't know he was boxing until a year ago. His mother passed away. He was at the funeral, you know, talking. He told me he was in a sport.
Trying to take after his more experienced boxing cousin, Brian Adams, former Golden Gloves champion, national champion.
This is actually my first time seeing him in the ring.
Gus, I think we should remove Brian's microphone because it's a family member. How is he supposed to be objective, right?
I tell you what, we see where all the body went to, which is part of the family.
This is no lightweight in the ring.
But the viewers will get a chance to see how fair I am. I'm going to score this the way I see it.
All right, and we have seen Sameh Elashry before here on Broadway Boxing. He comes in with a 5-3 record, tall, long, cruiserweight.
And Gus, these two have fought before. In 2003, Elashry decision to McKay over 4-round unanimous decision in Lodi, New Jersey. Lodi, New Jersey.
Well, the pace is a little slow right here.
Yeah, it's up to McKay to make the fight, right? Shorter guy.
Exactly. And Elashry need to work his jab a little to control the pace a little bit more.
McKay trying to work the free hand. Continues to jab to the midsection. Looking to get Elashry to lower his hands a bit.
Good try with the left hook by McKay.
There's a nice right hand by McKay. Another overhand right, and he scores with a 3rd.
Elashry is actually a very interesting character. He's a professional bodyguard for a lot of corporate individuals. So he's a real interesting character.
And he's from Egypt, and there are very few professional fighters that I remember from Egypt. I think Kabari Salam is from Egypt, fought for a world title.
Actually, he's in his corner.
Yeah.
The thing I noticed here right off the back, McKay is just looking to throw the overhand right. He's not really trying to commit to body work or trying to commit to slipping, working a jab, or he tried to jab just now. They need to do more than just look for the overhand right.
There's a good right hand by McKay, who's been the more successful fighter in the first round.
Free him up, let's go. Free, come on, guys.
The end of round 1, scheduled for 6. Round 2 scheduled for 6. Sameh Elashry in the silver and black trunks, and Jamal McKay in the black and silver trunks. McKay doing a nice job there, doubling up his jab, following it up with the straight right hand. All right, let's take a look at the CompuBox punches in round 1.
Pretty slim pickings, just barely in double digits on connect.
And tonight's CompuBox stats are brought to you by LocateStock.com, the pioneer in electronic stock locates. Elashry now moving in, short right hand connects.
Guys, come on, stop the hold.
I think Brian hit it right on the head in the first round. No jabs from Elashry. He's falling in too close. He's got to keep the fight at a distance, and you can't do that by following your right hand in so that you're leaning on the guy. That's what just happened again. He needs better balance.
I mean, well, McKay, a little smart here. The first round, each time he charged Elashry did nothing on the inside. So he's just trying to, move forward and trying to keep the the pace at his comfort level.
It'll be interesting to see if McKay has the stamina to finish this bout. Looks like he could be fatigued already. His hands are low, and now he's backing up.
Mouth open a little. I mean, he told me they called him 3-4 days ago for this bout, but he said he was in shape.
Watch the shoulder. Watch the shoulder. Break. Watch that shoulder. Hey, watch the shoulder.
It's just a matter of moving forward. I noticed whichever guy moves forward, they punch.
Hey, break. Watch the shoulder again. Come on.
Short left hook gets in for Elashry, followed by a right hand.
A little bit better round for Elashry, huh?
He's carrying this round, I believe. But he listened to his corner. His trainer, Colin Morgan, told him if the pace is too slow, you have to pick it up.
Yeah, McKay seems like he likes to be a cutie, kind of pick his spots. He's not keeping a very consistent pace himself.
End of round 2 scheduled for 6 in the cruiserweight division. Round 3 scheduled for 6 in the cruiserweight division. Sameh Elashry in the gray trunks with the black piping, and Jamal McKay in the black trunks with the white piping. Gentlemen, how do you have this bout scored so far?
I have it 1-1.
That's correct. I gave the first round to McKay, second round to Elashry.
Interesting subplot to this fight. McKay is the cousin of my broadcast partner, Brian Adams, as you take a look at the punches in round 2. Elashry throwing 56, landing 14, connecting on 25%. A slower round, though, for McKay.
When the Adams family gets together, they don't look at baby pictures or wedding photos. They look at fight tapes.
There's a stiff jab by McKay.
He's actually the nephew of the first family member to be a boxer. My cousin John Meekins. He's the nephew of John Meekins, who happens to be my first cousin.
John Meekins was a heck of a fighter.
Elashry trying to double up his jab to set up his right hand.
I mean, it's simple. Elashry's moving forward. He's throwing punches. McKay's moving backwards, and he's not doing anything. Right there, he should be trying to work the body on this side. That's where he needs to be.
Now McKay switches to southpaw. A lot of holding and grabbing going on in the ring. McKay took this fight on short notice, as Brian mentioned, and you can tell he is winded, and we're only in the 3rd round. There's a great body shot by Elashry, followed by an uppercut. McKay on his heel.
And McKay's the one holding there on the inside where he should be working.
Quite often when you see fighters that are very muscular, looks good in the ring, but not as effective because it slows them down.
And actually, southpaw is not a move for him. He just looked a little awkward and sloppy southpaw.
And the height difference is helping to make this a sloppy fight. There's a good 6-inch height difference, I'd say.
Only because Elashry's not using a stiff jab.
He's really not throwing a jab at all, is he?
No, right hand's left
Right
hand.
hand happy. Yeah.
But it's working for him, and to be honest, it's working for him.
And the end of round 3. All right, welcome back. 4th round, scheduled for 6 in the cruiserweight division. Sameh Elashry in the gray with black, and Jamal McKay is in the black with white. Gentlemen, how do you have it scored through 3 rounds?
2-1 Elashry after giving McKay the first round. I think Elashry's won the 2nd and 3rd, Gus.
Punches in round 3. Elashry throwing 53, connecting on 10. Catches McKay coming in with a short right hand. Now McKay trying to become more aggressive, swinging wildly.
I mean, sometimes when you're behind the 8 ball, turning the fight into an ugly fight is sometimes the best way to do it. What do you say, Steve?
Well, I think turning the fight ugly is good if you're being outclassed by a guy with better skills. But both of these guys kind of seem like they kind of want to fight ugly. There's not a lot going on, and I blame Elashry for it because he's got to try to keep this fight at a distance, and he's been falling in with his punches. His balance isn't so good, and as a result, they're falling all over each other.
Just missed with uppercut.
Elashry refuses to commit to using his jab. He's pawed at McKay, but never really making that firm commitment to use the jab as a weapon. And as a taller fighter, it could definitely benefit him this evening against the shorter, stockier Jamal McKay.
Well, a lot of that can be contributed to a lack of amateur and professional career. He really haven't been fighting that long. One thing I don't like, I mean, Jamal just hit him with a nice short left hook. He stepped back and did a dance as if he's in total control. Looking to load up just one shot. He has to put his punches together.
Work.
20 seconds to go in the 4th round. Scheduled for 6.
Actually, the strange thing here, Jamal started boxing and Elashry looked a little confused.
I'm confused too.
All right, the 5th round scheduled for 6. Gus Johnson, Brian Adams, Steve Farhood here at the Manhattan Center, where our featured bout of the evening will be Jadon Codrington taking on Van Easley for the New York State super middleweight title. They'll fight for 10 rounds. Through 4 rounds, McKay has landed 26% of his punches. Elashry, 12%.
1 point. 1 point. 1 point. Right corner. Hold it. You hold it. Watch the hold it. I keep telling you. But
Taking a point off for holding.
For holding, that's a point away from Elashry, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay.
So it's going to be a big round for McKay.
Well, this fight's up for grabs. I mean, either guy can win it, and a point deduction in a 6-round fight.
Right hand lands. Elashry in some trouble, and McKay knows it. That can opening right hand got through, and McKay is trying to brutalize him right now.
But he can't get reckless. Elashry throws some nice, short, quick, straight right hands.
It's imperative that McKay win this round because then it's a 10-8 round, and he'll be in command with 1 to go.
There's another left hook followed by a right hand.
And he look at his work.
And Elashry in a little trouble.
protect yourself. When I say break, break. Come on, guys. Let's go.
Still a lot of time in this round. But
Or McKay, though, right? This round?
I got him so far, but he can't just throw one shot. He have to put them together.
And every time he's put them together, he's won that round. Whenever he throws in bunches, even if he doesn't land, I think it's enough to get the round.
That's all. Last, you just have to slow the pace down somewhat.
Punch and go. Hey, no punching, got it. Punch
And
it.
McKay look like he's out of gas.
10 seconds to go. All right, the 6th and final round between Sameh Elashry and Jamal McKay. Two cruiserweights weighing in at 194 pounds. Gentlemen, how do you have it scored through 5?
Well, Gus, I have McKay up 2 points, and one of the reasons is that point deduction from Elashry for holding in round 5. So I have McKay winning unless he gets knocked down or out.
Yeah, I have a 48-46 for McKay. I think we pretty much scored the same rounds, probably on the same par.
Yep.
McKay, though, has to remain aggressive.
That's right, can't take it for granted.
Elashry all fight long has consistently gotten too close. You know, he just doesn't have room to extend his punches.
He got warned for hitting behind the head, but that really wasn't a foul.
McKay in some trouble now. Elashry starting to pick up the pace with 1 minute and 38 to go. There's a beautiful right hand uppercut getting through for Sameh Elashry.
A lot more misses than hits, huh?
Elashry been trying all night to land that uppercut. I mean, he's been landing, but not solid.
Well, if Elashry can win this round, the only close round, real close round, I thought was the 4th. I gave it to McKay, but if you give it to Elashry and he wins this round, probably wins the fight.
Well, he's definitely outworking McKay this round. That's why I said to start around, he can't take it for granted. Well, both guys are trying.
Limited experience for both fighters. Elashry 5-3 with 1 knockout, and McKay is 3-7-2 with a knockout. Loads up with the right hand, but Elashry blocks it. 10 seconds to go in the 6th round. The final round of boxing between Sameh Elashry and Jamal McKay, and that will do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 6 rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Don Trella has it 59-54. Judge Julie Letterman has it 58-55. And Fred Uchi has it 58-55 for the winner by unanimous decision, Jamal the Spider McKay.
So Jamal McKay wins his 4th fight as Sameh Elashry falls to 5-4. McKay now 4-7-2.